Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I am so excited to be here and about to be drinking some wine with you all. So if you happen to be joining me live, I would love it if you said hello in the chat box. I'm sorry, it took me just a few minutes to get the link after I started my camera so I could let all my peeps know, because I went live on Facebook briefly today for the first time to let people know. And I also went live on my Instagram and my Snapchat to tell people to join, because it's funny, I do this every week and I realize I'm not letting everybody know that this is happening. I think even some of my people who normally come to my chocolate for breakfast videos don't even know I'm doing this Wine Wednesday video every week. And I had my longtime friend Heather in town last weekend. And I went to the first grade with my friend Heather. So we've known each other forever. In fact, we went from the first grade all the way through college together. She was my college roommate in college as well, both my freshman year and my senior year. And then we were in the same sorority together. So we basically all 4 years, but we didn't always room in the same room together. So anywho, the point is that like, she's basically like a sister to me. Like, you know, I haven't seen her for years. She lives in California. But you know, it's like seeing an old friend again. So, oh, yay. I see some people in the chat box. Jay's here. Welcome. Hopefully you can see me. Looks like it just took you a second to get on there. And yeah, I was just talking about how I promoted this on all my stuff, on my Instagram, on my Snapchat, so and on my Facebook. First time I've ever done that. So I just thought I would share with people that I'm here and that I'm doing this because it's just a fun way to interact with you guys live about random things, about whatever. There's not really an agenda for my Wine with Wednesday videos. And so what I was sharing with you guys is that I have my friend Heather in town. I hadn't seen her forever. And I brought over a bottle of my Vinho Verde, which I talk about a lot. It's that cheap Portugal wine, which has like a slight effervescence to it. And I really love it. And I brought it over to her and hung out with her and her mom on Sunday afternoon. It was really great to see her. I hadn't seen her forever. And the next day I texted her and said, hey, it was really great to see you. Thanks for having me over. She's like, yeah, it was awesome. What was that wine you brought? I thought it was funny that she like waited till the next day. Like she didn't even say anything when we were there. Of course, we were just chatting it up and probably didn't even think to ask me. But the next day she did think to ask me. And so I replied and said, hey, it was Vinho Verde. Let me tell you all about it. And then I sent her a link of my video. And I don't even think she realized that I was doing these live Wednesday wine videos every week. So Heather, I hope you join me sometime soon. And since I'm talking about this and how great it was to see you, I'm going to have to send you the link to this video too. So if you didn't like the last one, too bad, you're getting another one. And seriously would love it if you join me sometime. And because I know how much you love to drink wine with me. Because, you know, case in point, we did it not just a couple days ago. So anywho, so today I do not have some Vinho Verde. I have a different wine with me. I have this wine, which is so fun. It is called, And Why Am I Mr. Pink? First of all, I love the label. It's very on brand, right? Since I have a lot of pink in my brand as well. And it's a pink wine, right? And so I looked this up, and this is really, really cool because when I typed in, and why am I Mr. Pink into Google, what came up was a video clip from Reservoir Dogs, a movie. And I was like, okay, I got to watch this clip because even though it didn't take me to the winery right away, I thought this has got to be kind of related. And so it totally is. Like basically this whole clip is about this bank heist, and he's going around, he's giving all the people that are part of this thing like different names, and he's naming them all different colors, like Mr. White, Mr. Black, Mr. Green, and he gives somebody Mr. Pink, and the guy goes, well, why am I Mr. Pink? And so I was like, this has got to be related. It's so got to be related. And so then I finally found this site with the wine information, and it in fact is related, and I'll have to read it for you guys in just a second. And I see Sherry's in the chat box too. Welcome Sherry, I love it. So let's see, I did pull up what it says. So it says, oh, by the way, the label of this is, or the people who made this is called the Underground Wine Project, which is super cool. And it's a collaboration between winemakers, Mark McNeilly and Trey Busch. And those two made this up out of Washington State, so just north of us, so in your neck of the woods, Miss Sherry. And let's see what else it says. It says the name Mr. Pink is a call out to the movie Reservoir Dogs, where all the characters in a bank heist are given colors as code names, and the man dubbed Mr. Pink protests, "Why am I Mr. Pink? Can't we pick our own colors?" So I love it. So this wine is a Sangiovese, and it says a palate drinks wine with mouth-watering, generous tart cherry flavors, which I totally love this description. So I have a feeling I'm really going to love this wine. So Sherry, it sounds like you just got home. You're getting the boys out of the car. So you're definitely going to have to, we'll be patient. We will be here talking and chatting up while you unpack the boys and get yourself a glass, because it's Wednesday night and it's time to have a little vino, don't you think? So anywho, what I thought would be kind of a fun topic to discuss today, because this is a collaboration wine, that wouldn't it be fun to talk about fun collaborations? Because one of the things that I have thought about doing is more collaborations. I've done a few collaboration videos and haven't done any in a while. I did a couple with Miss Rishi. I've done a couple in the past with Evan Carmichael. I've done some with Lily Ma. And I haven't really done very many since then. So I thought it would be really fun to do some more collaborations and maybe talk to people, since I'm really going to be refocusing this YouTube channel on your one ideal client, that wouldn't it be cool to maybe do some interviews with some people and ask about their one ideal client? So if you know anybody, or you yourself are interested in doing a collab video, hint, hint, Miss Sherry, maybe it'd be fun to talk about your ideal client on a collab video. I think that'd be kind of fun. I'm considering doing that now. Was doing that every week on Tuesdays. I don't know if I'll continue Tuesdays. Might pick a different day for it. But I think either way, it would be fun to do some kind of collabs. So, all right, while I'm pouring this, perhaps, you could tell me in the chat box what your thoughts are about that. If you have any collab suggestions, I'd also love to know, like, what are some awesome collabs you've seen? Like, it doesn't even have to be on YouTube. It could be, you know, a piece of artwork. It could be a business. For example, you, Jay, and Evan are collabing in your business Soar, helping entrepreneurs soar to the next level. I'll put the link to that down below, because if you are a business person out there and you need a little coaching and are interested in an accelerator program with Evan Carmichael and J-Ryze, that is a great program. So check it out. And so anyway, any other collaborations that you have seen? Maybe it's a photograph. Maybe it is a product that's out there. Maybe it's some kind of cool food. Would love to know. So this wine is a collaboration. I can't wait to try it right now. Let's see how it is. Yes, definitely some tart cherry flavors. Perfect for a sunny spring day, which we have right now. It's kind of cold though. It has been so weird. I know I keep talking about the weather, but it's just been so weird here in Oregon. I'm sure the same up for you up in Seattle, Sherry. Curious, what is it like in Toronto right now? You guys still don't have snow, do you? I'd be interested in that. So it looks like Sherry is saying that your daughter's car broke down. So you've been sitting in the car for 3 hours. Oh my God, that is terrible. I'm sorry about that, Sherry. That is crazy. And let's see. EnchantedCorsets.com, ideal clients. Ooh, that's a really good question. I'm going to have to check that out because I love seeing what people's ideal client would be. So maybe they would be a potential collab for me. Maybe that's what you're suggesting. That might be kind of a fun one. Any other thoughts? Any other awesome collabs you guys have seen? I would love to know. This turned out to be a really great collab. In fact, there's a really fun wine review of these guys. And I don't know if I already said this, but it's a Sangiovese rosé. So rosé all day. I had a little rosé last night as well. So it's kind of like whenever spring comes, it just sort of feels like a great day for rosé. Although I know there's other people who drink rosé all day long. Well, not all day long. Okay. All year long. Depending on the season, they still like rosé. So, you know, it's a fun one to drink. Let's see. Bruno Mars collab with Cardi B and exploded the charts. Indeed. I love that. It's like a remake, I believe, of a song from the 90s. They definitely did. I kept meaning to look up the original one because I think it is a remake. And we did a dance to that in one of my dance classes. super fun. Latia, who is my hip hop teacher on Saturdays, she's super awesome. And she actually almost always, what she does is she does the same song for the month. So she does like, it's either 4 or 5 weeks, depending on how many Saturdays there are in the month. And then the last Saturday of the month, she has us dress up and then wear something that is like in tune kind of what the artist is about or the video. And so if you've seen the video with Bruno Mars and Cardi B, they're dancing like the 90s dancers, the Fly Girls in Living Color. Like they're kind of dancing like sort of like 90s sort of hip hop wear. It's super colorful, it's super fun. And so she encourages us all to wear those. And then she recorded the video to that. Totally forgot to dress up that day. I'm trying to remember if yeah, I'm pretty sure I was there. So in any case, I'll put her Instagram channel down below because she's super fun and she puts up videos there all the time. It's not just her classes. She puts up her own dance videos too. And she obviously promotes her classes on Instagram too. So you have to kind of search through if you want to find the videos, because she also teaches a heels class that I go to. And she videotapes that almost every week. She'll videotape that because she often changes her heels class every week. So sometimes she'll teach. So for her hip hop class, she teaches all month long, so we can all learn it really well. And then the heels class is just kind of a fun, shorter one that she records and puts up, I'm pretty sure, every week. So any hoot, let's see. Anyway, and that was a really fun collab. And I really dig her, Cardi B. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. She reminds me so much of Nicki Minaj, just her style. I mean, obviously she was inspired a little bit by Nicki Minaj, but obviously like what I mean by her style is her rapping style to me is very similar. Her voice kind of reminds me a little bit, but like her overall persona is way different. So I love some of the other music of hers I've heard too. So she seems really fun, and Bruno Mars is awesome. I recommend watching that video. It's super fun. I'll put the link for that down below too. And I think I saw Jay. It's funny that you mentioned them because I think I saw an Instagram that you put up about that yesterday, recently you did. So that was fun. So yeah, that's a fun collab too. I'm trying to think of some other fun collabs I have seen that I really dig. And let's see, I'm going right now to the Enchanted Corsets. Ooh, those are really cool. So they are these beautiful, Enchanted is a perfect name for them because they're sort of like regal fairy tale like. And they're in Portland, which must be why you suggested me take a peek at them. That would be a fun collab. I should give them a call. And they have some really gorgeous corsets. Wow, that's really cool. I'll definitely put the link for that in the description below too. Very fantasy-esque. I think I'm their ideal client. So all I have to do is profile myself. That's like way too easy for me to do. But no, it'd be good to have a conversation with them. I think that'd be really cool. I'm definitely gonna check them out. Let's see. It says anyone who's ever worn a strapless bra knows that they only work if you don't move and wear a B cup or smaller. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so maybe it's actually good for this particular brand. Is good for people who have bigger than B cups, which is definitely me. So again, like this is like, I'm the ideal client. All right, there we go. That's just too easy. But no, like I said, it'd be super fun to interview them. I totally think that'd be super fun. I love it. What a great idea. Yeah, super, super cool. Cool. I'm going back to this site and checking out what else about this wine is really cool. So the two guys who collabed on this are from Ryan Winery and Sleight of Hand Cellars. Sleight of Hand is another fantastic name. I have a feeling that Trey from Sleight of Hand is the one who helped come up with the name Underground Project, because that's a really cool name, right? So, and I'm trying to see if the winery is close to Portland, because of course we have some wineries that are close to us just north of us in Washington State. And then there's obviously some that are in Eastern Washington or up closer to Seattle. And let's see here. looks like the wineries are in Red Mountain, which I'm not sure where that is. But I'm going to go look up the other dude from Sleight of Hands, which is such a great, and also, oh, he also has one called Renegade Wine. Well, Sleight of Hand is a very fun looking website. But it also looks like that is, it'd be fun since I do a wine Wednesday video every week. It'd be fun to do a collab video with a winery too. I think that'd be super fun. And I think it'd be fun because, again, I do chocolate for breakfast every week. It'd be fun to pick a chocolatier to do a collab video of. Speaking of course, I've done a collab video with my friend Cara, who did has the Chocolate Pursuit business where she does chocolate tastings. And that was a really great collab. Had lots of people really into that one. So I see Sherry's back having a little wine. That's great, Sherry. Enjoy. I'd love to know what you're drinking. And Jay, you never said what you're drinking either. Did you get yourself a bottle of something? That was one thing I was laughing about on my promotional videos that I was doing on Instagram and Snapchat. I was like, go get yourself a bottle. But, I had that other thought, like maybe not everyone wants to be drinking some wine right now. In fact, I'm considering going for a walk after this. The timing of when I do this, it seems like Wednesday is always a good time for me to do a walk at the end of the day. So that's okay. A little wine to prime me for my exercise isn't going to kill me, right? Let's see. Sherry, tell me what you're drinking. Okay, Jay's drinking water. Love it. Jay, do you drink wine ever? I'm curious if you do and what you drink, because you're always drinking water or vodka. It seems like one or the other or both. That would be good to know. So I'm still looking at Sleight of Hand here. Such a cool name. I'm just looking to see if, there we go, Vineyards. And they are in Blue Mountain. Okay, so Blue Mountains and Red Mountains, right? I mean, that's kind of funny, isn't it? And it's in Walla Walla. Okay, so it's in Eastern Washington, probably. That's cool. So there's a lot of great wineries over in Eastern Washington and Walla Walla. And I have not had the chance to try the do the winery tour over there. And I have a friend, my really good friend Laura B. Her husband has a place out in Hood River, which is just like an hour east of us here in Portland along Columbia. And they also have a lot of great wineries over there in Hood River. And we keep talking about going, and he's going to take us around and we're going to do some wine tasting over there in Hood River, but we haven't done that yet either. So it's been a while since I've done the wine tasting thing anywhere except for in Oregon. And I've been to Napa, but it's been, I don't know, 7 years now since I've done that. So, Jay saying you love wine, but you drink it rarely. That's interesting. Which kind do you like? I'm curious. It's probably changed a lot. Wine has probably changed a lot since you drank, if you don't drink it very much, but I'm curious. And Sherry says she also drinking margarita and rum punch. I also love margaritas. I'm not a rum person, not my thing. I think it's because I got sick on rum when I was in high school. Not very fun. But Sherry is drinking Good Old Rooster, which is something I think, Sherry, you drink a lot. You must have a supply of that around your house. I know what that's like, though. I have some of my favorites that I always have on supply, which is basically Prosecco, because Prosecco is pretty safe for me. I'm pretty happy having Prosecco and popcorn pretty much any day of the week, any time of the year. And so I usually have a couple bottles of that around. And then I like a variety of other kinds of wine. I really like to try different kinds of Pinot Noirs and different rosés. I really like to try different stuff. And so I really tend to not stock one kind of wine other than Prosecco, because I want to try something new. I want to try something different. Even if I love something, I'm like, oh, that might be something even better, right? And so this, I'm so excited to be trying this other new wine today. Sherry is saying that she has a Facebook school buddy that owns a winery and you can't remember the name of it. Oh my gosh, you should hook us up. and we could do a collab video. That would be super fun. I would love to know, is she in Oregon or Washington? And that would be super fun. Maybe I could even go visit the winery and maybe meet you there. We could do like a triple collab. Wouldn't that be fun? And Jay is saying that you love wine too, but you have drank it. Or excuse me, you already said that. But there you go. You like variety. That's what I missed. I knew you had just typed something. I'm just repeating myself. And Jay is saying Facebook Buddy a wine collab. Totally, right? I think that'd be really, really fun. I think that'd be fantastic. Well, guys, I think I'm going to sign off. And Sherry, you enjoy that wine of yours. Jay, you continue to enjoy your water. I'm so glad you guys joined me. And I think we made it. Oh, Sherry is saying that she thinks she's in Oregon. That's awesome. That's perfect. Let's do it. Let's join up. You come down. We'll have a little threesome on YouTube and drink some wine. And that sounds great. I'm definitely going to connect with you, Sherry, because I think that'd be super fun. So let's do it. And in the meantime, if you guys happen to be joining me on the replay, I would love to know if there's a wine that you recommend that I try, and or if there's a cool collab you want to tell people about. Put that in the description below, or excuse me, in the comments below. And all the collabs I mentioned, all the stuff I talked about, I'll put that in the description below, along with the link to this and the link to that little video clip from Reservoir Dogs. So fun. It's actually making me want to go watch the movie, because I think I saw a long time ago. It's been a long time. So, but I don't remember it. Like when I was watching that clip, I was like, I don't really remember this movie. So, anyway, a fun movie to watch in the next few days when I have a little extra time and want to have some fun storytelling. But like I said, if you guys are watching this on the replay, please do let me know if you have a good wine you love, a fun collab you love, and otherwise, hopefully we'll see you on Saturday for chocolate breakfast. All right, talk to you guys later. Happy Wednesday night. Okay, bye.